3, was walking outside to the car with my mom. It was a few days before Thanksgiving, and we looked down to find a dead chicken. There were feathers all in the air, and I didn't really know my birds that well at the time, so mistaking it for a turkey, I pointed at it, looked at my mother, and said, "It's a Thanksgiving miracle." Which I thought would be received a lot better from my mom, like with some glee, like, "It is, we'll fry it up," or something, but it was just tired because she knew who did it. It was my dog, Wiley. See, my neighbor ran an illegal cockfighting ring, which we don't need to make a joke about, we're all grown people here, and he had snuck into the coop and killed the prize fighter and left it for us to find. That man was a very sketchy man, not the man you want to kill a chicken for, but my mom somehow got us out of trouble because she was used to it. Wiley killed things. Chickens, cats, moles, my family's relationship with the neighborhood, most everything he touched, he killed. Because he was wild. You know, like when they found Superman at the bottom of a ditch in the rain in rural Kansas, that's how my dad found Wiley, except instead of rural Kansas, it was rural Kentucky, and Wiley could have beat the shit out of Superman. That's why it worked. And so when I was a kid, I would watch him pretty much just keep doing superhuman things. He was a superhero to me. When he was a puppy, he got hit by a car and broke every bone in his body. They said he wouldn't walk again. A few years later, he was running right next to our car, and we'd have to go the craziest routes to school, or he would try to follow me into class. He also didn't really get afraid of cars after the accident. If anything, he got mad. He tried to bite the tires of every single car that went by, as if every passerby was just another opportunity for revenge. He thought he could pop them. He went wherever he wanted to go. Like, there were 3 times he was reported on in the Hazard Herald, which is the local newspaper. One time, he was in the Mayor's Fountain, which was not allowed. The title was Dog Days of Summer. The second time, he was being thrown out of a local bar. The caption was, "No drinks for you." The third time, he's being thrown off the McDonald's playground. The caption there, also, people, "Dog Days of Summer," which is lazy journalism by the Hazard Herald. My mom actually missed the third time. She was getting her nails done across the damn street. At one point, the person doing her nails went, "Well, will you look? They're pushing a dog down a slide." And my mom said, "I'd hate to be that dog's owner." She got home to find the police. Because for some reason, the police were just on dog detail. I'm not really sure why this is true, but it is. They would bring the dog home when he got kicked out of the Broke Spoke, which was the bar downtown. So they would come, and one time I remember they were like, "Next time we bring you a dog, he's going to be in a straitjacket and a muzzle." And I'm not sure we had a Brooklyn accent, but that's what I remember. And they would drop off the dog, and they would just be like, "I'm going to be honest, he's a bad dog." And that was rough for me, because I was a very anxious kid. I had a lot of self-doubt, and I would always try to figure out if I was a good person, which sounds like stupid, but it's what I was always thinking. Am I a good person? And I thought I was a good person, but I thought Wiley was a good dog. And from how everyone interacted with Wiley, it was very clear. Wiley was not a good dog. He had been compared to Hannibal Lecter, and that was not the first time. So, did I know what good was or what bad was? I didn't know. One morning I got woke up by police lights, and I came downstairs to see my mom and dad talking to a policeman, and their arms were folded. And I snuck outside, because I knew Wiley had done something. And I heard there had been a car accident. Someone had stolen a moped. They were driving erratically, 3:15 in the morning, and had come by my house, where for some reason, something had darted out of the darkness and tried to buy its tire. The man who was so nervous upon stealing this moped lost control of the moped and hit a tree. And Wiley kept him down while the police were called, and he was arrested. So I looked at a police officer, my eyes wide, full of innocence, and I said, "Is Wiley going to be in trouble for this?" And this man, deciding we were in a Norman Rockwell painting, bent down, put his hand on my shoulder, looked me directly in the eyes and said, "No, son, your dog's a hero." God, I want to meet him. Anyway, That year, Wiley only appeared in the Hazard Herald once, and when he appeared there, he had a big smile on and he had a medal around his neck. And the caption said, "Hero dog stops thief," which I'm glad the Hazard Herald changed their position on Wiley. They didn't issue a retraction, but whatever. But of course, that headline was wrong. He wasn't a hero dog, but he wasn't a bad dog. He was just a dog. But he was my dog. And since he was my dog, I was right to look for the good in him. Thank you.